Today we have ourselves the second extra booster of the Cardfight Vanguard format, Dazzling Divas, which is all about Bermuda Triangle, primarily because of the fact that I cannot find a box of Eclipse of Illusionary Shadows in English. So to make up for that, we have this instead, and we're going to have two of them. So let's go ahead and just get to it. So it is one of these extra booster boxes, right? Which means that it is of the smaller variety of this size. This has that's not it. This is a total of 15 packs in this here, right? And we get ourselves one of two box toppers. Actually, no, I lied. I guess we get ourselves three. All three of the box toppers. Wow. If we open this up, once it gives us 3 copies of the same card, so we have ourselves already Pringled, which is great. So we have ourselves here the Lion Mane Stallion for Alfred. Have ourselves the Dragonic Waterfall for Kagro. And the Stamp Sea Otter for Great Nature. I always thought these were 1 in 3 like they do in the current box toppers, but no, you just got all 3 of them. So if you get 4 boxes of this, you got a full playset, which is kind of cool. So we'll open up the first box here. The pack is actually, the design is actually pretty cool. I forgot that originally a lot of the old Vanguard product still had like the Japanese label on it, or the Japanese logo for the set. So as I was looking at it, I was like, oh no, did I accidentally get the Japanese one? But no, that is not the case. All right. So we're going to see a lot of iconic Bermuda Triangle cards in here, right? So we got ourselves Rainbow Light Kareen. We got ourselves the Grade 1 for Riviere. We got ourselves the Critical Trigger here, Comical Rain, and the front, or sand I should say, and our rare is going to be Top Idol Flores here. Yep. Let's get this all out of there. Yeah, we'll open it in reverse order because it is currently upside down, right? So can't say I really expect to get anything too crazy out of this, but hey, if we get the Fabled Reels Rock, this is literally the same. Okay, this is different, I guess. So I guess every pack has 2 triggers, which kind of makes sense. We got ourselves a flute here. Yeah, if I can get myself the Fabled Reels Rock, Girls Rock Rio in SP, that would actually be kind of insane. I guess a Pacifica might be worth something nowadays. I don't know. Got ourselves here the reprint of Carvel Trigger, and we got ourselves here Super Idol Kreming Ceremin. Okay. Nothing too crazy yet. Not that this set is super insane, but it is the first lyrical set that Bermuda is actually playable, right? We got the legendary Mermaid Idol Feluca here. Very cool. Carvel yet again. We got the other Critical Trigger for this set. And we actually got ourselves a hit here. So this is the Pearl Sisters Pearle. So she is actually on the cover, which you can see here, right? That's really cool. So this says, when this unit is placed on rear, if you have a Bermuda Triangle Vanguard, choose one of your units named Pearl Sisters Pearla, and that unit gets the auto ability that either on Vanguard or on rear, if its attack hits a Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 1, draw 1 card to the end of the turn. So pretty decent little combo you can do early with that, right? If ever that hits, you can use Pearl as actual effect, and then the effect granted to her by Pearle. Here is the Prism on Water Mithla here, who recently, I think the V version, got put on the ban list, or completely forbidden. You can't even play any copies of her. Right? It's kind of crazy. And we got the Grade 0 here for Verrier. Not bad. If I can get the full line, that wouldn't be, horrible either, right? I'm not going to complain about that. Got Melville. We got the misprinted Mermaid Idol Sedena here. So this was originally in Onslaught of Dragon Souls, but they reprinted it here and they forgot to give it the critical icon here, or the critical number, I should say. So she has technically null critical, right? So she doesn't do any damage. You can see here this one actually has 1. So that's kind of funny. Here is the grade 2 Riviera. Okay, they all have the typical effect, and the grade 1, I think when you ride the grade 2 just lets you draw 1, and the grade 2 when you ride the grade 3 just lets you draw 1. Hey, all right, we got ourselves here Velvet Voice Reindeer, who's actually a common in this set, so she was actually really easy to build, which is ironic considering how, you know, iconic this card is right now that she started out as a common. I wish they would do some more stuff like that. That's the special intercept. And then here is the Bermuda Triangle Cadet Shizuka, who is now in standard, actually, I believe, right? And this actually is just the CB1 Shuffle Your Deck card, right? I got another top idol florist there. I wonder if I can actually build like an actual deck from these 2 boxes, right? Here's the grade 1, probably Riviera. Well, no, I'd have to actually pull her, so it'd have to be like Reindeer. Here is the Bermuda Triangle Cadet Waddell, who I think is actually in play today, to this day. Because she has Forerunner, and then you can put it to Soul to bounce a Bermuda Triangle unit. So free bounce allows you to do all these shenanigans, and it goes to Soul, so you can probably call it out. I'm somewhat speculating there, but I'm assuming that's how that works, right? We got a new art for the Blazer idols here, drawn by the same artist. So I don't know why. I guess the other one was a little too weird or risque, but they decided to give it a new art. And we got ourselves here the other sister. Nice, we got both of them. So this is Pearl Sisters Perla. This is the grade 2. This says when this hits a Vanguard, you Soul Blast 1, choose a Bermuda Triangle rearguard, return it to your hand. So I believe this is on place, right? So you can use this on place, give this the ability that when it hits, you can Soul Blast 1, draw, and then this can Soul Blast 1, bounce her back to your hand, so you can do this again every single turn, Soul Blast 2 essentially to draw. So not bad. And you can get some pretty easy soul, right? Thanks to some of the cards in this set. Here is Sedena again, here is Mithra. There's the heal trigger here, who actually has an additional effect here. So this actually says, this might be one of the first heals that have an effect aside from the Forerunner ones. But this just says, if you have a unit with Drive Corlett Shurpa on rear, this gets 3k power. So, pretty interesting. Wow. And then we're gonna get ourselves a double rare here in the original PG for Bermuda Triangle that also just got recently released in standard. So this is Mermaid Idol Ellie here. Love how all my cards are kind of pringled. Not gonna lie, kind of annoyed by that. Just did the camera a tiny bit there, but got ourselves here another of this card here. I believe that's, yeah, that one's just CB1 to get 10k whenever she attacks a Vanguard, so that's alright. I got another Kareen here, another armor. Here's a short bump. Also has an effect that says if you have the correct Bubbling, she gets an additional 3k. And wow, we actually got it! Holy shit! Oh my god! Whoa! We got the Girls Rock Ryu, the leg SP. Let's go! Wow, one of the first actual SPs that actually looks different, minus the like Blaster Blade and Gigantic Overlord, but those were just the art from the trial decks. This is like legit SP where it's like completely different. We actually got it. Holy crap. So this says that you counterblast 1 whenever this is returned to your hand. If you have a Bermuda Triangle Vanguard, then you can Soul Blast 1, draw 1. So CB1 Soul Blast 1, draw 1 essentially whenever it bounced. I can't believe I actually got this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can't believe I actually got that card. Oh man, I'm over here like, yeah, this box is kind of a wash. I had completely forgotten about it because I know I had mentioned it at the top of it. But I didn't actually think I'd get it. Holy crap, that's so cool. I can't believe I got the leg SP. But we had ourselves a few more packs here. Here's Blazer Idols again. Here's the Bubbling. The Bubbling also gets 3k if you have the, if you have the Resac. This is the draw trigger. And then we actually did get a triple rare finally in the top idol Vivier here. This is the grade 3 of the Ride Chain, which isn't too great. So this says if you have the grade 2 of the Ride Chain in your soul, this gets 1k. Then you can CB1, choose a copy of this from your hand and discard it to Persona Blast. And whenever this attack hits a Vanguard, you can do this. Choose 3 of your rear guards that are Bermuda Triangle, give them 5k. So it's on attack, on hit as well, so the timing of it is kind of whack to actually get it to go off. Otherwise, it's actually a pretty decent effect. It's just, you know, how it actually works out, right? Here is Sedena yet again, Suzuka, Bubbling, and we got ourselves the Top Idol Aqua reprint here. And then we got ourselves the last pack of this box here, which is going to give us the Special Intersect, which I feel like I have 4 of already. Shizuka. Here is Flows. And finally, it's going to be the Riviere for the last pack there. Then let's go on to box number 2 here. Can I get another SP? I think there's only like, yeah, there's only two SPs in this set. One of them being Girls Rock Rio, and the other one being, I believe, Pacifica. That's kind of nuts, honestly, because like it's not like unless it's different for an extra booster, right? But it's not like, you know, Overdress originally where an SP was guaranteed per box, or now where an SR is guaranteed per box. It's not like that, right? So pulling an SP is kind of rare. As you can tell, like I've pulled one, and I think it was the Aggro Vein from set 6, I think it was. But oh yeah. Ourselves here. Here's the Rezak. So this gets it from the Flows, right? So if you have all of them on board, they get power. Here's Turquoise Blue. Pretty cool. You can Soul Blast and bounce something to hand whenever your attack hits. We have the Soul Blast 2 and she's base 5k, so there's that too, right? Got ourselves here Mavel, Cooking, Cuspy, Sherpa, and then another one of Turquoise Blue. Not to be confused with Turquoise Beast Tamer. Does not tame any beasts, she is just blue. Alright. Then we got ourselves the Mytho, we got ourselves another Reindeer, another Feluca. We have 4 of those, Bubbling, and then the Flute, we actually stopped getting. I felt like I was getting a lot of her initially, but then no more. We got ourselves here Seden, Izumi, Blazer Idols, Resak, and another Flores. Okay. Not expecting anything too big, but again, a Pacific would be nice because then I'd basically have all the cards in the set one of, right? That would be cool. Here's Shizuka, which is cool. Whoops. Wow. Here's the normal Girls Rock Rio. I'm glad I got this so you can see the comparison. They have the same effect, obviously, but this one's SP. This one's the normal one, which has tights on it. Or leggings, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that is so crazy. I can't believe I actually pulled that. That card, I just remember that card from like Vanguard 0 where you had to exchange some like SP tokens or something like that to get it, and it was like kind of hard to do. And then I, you know, it was just kind of like, whoa, she has legs, whoa. This is so funny. But that was a thing, and I actually managed to pull it, so very cool, very cool. So this is overall pretty good. I wish I could have dived into more detail. I'll see if I can get a Sergeant Bermuda / lyrical expert to play this with me when I get to that in what I think I'm calling retro fights, right? Or I can't. Vintage is in Dear Days, right? So I can't call it that. I think I'm calling it History of Fight, right? That one's a bit of a mouthful, and retro fight kind of tells you what it is right off the top, right? But we'll see if we can play these decks. Wow. Ooh, we actually got the back cover, the backpack girl. This is Bermuda Princess Lena. It's actually decent. So whenever you ride this, you bounce all your rear guards, your Bermuda Triangle rear guards to your hand. Then, during your turn, if the number of Bermuda cards you have is 4 or more, she gets 3k. So, decent little 13k, and can just reset everything on board whenever you ride it. So, if you have any good on-place effects or any bounce to hand effects, they will all activate all at once, right? You can make use of that. Perfect. Got another copy of the Riviere. Okay, so we got 2 copies of that, so I can actually play the deck and actually Persona Blast. Let's actually go. All right. I feel like good decent amount of the actual ride line cards, right? So I actually wanted to build a deck after this, right? If this was way back when in 2012, November 9th, I believe this came out, I would have actually been pretty good, right? And I would have been able to maybe make some money off the Girls Rock Reel, but I'd probably have to play her because she's actually one of the better cards in the set. So I don't know if I'd be able to sell that if I was also planning on playing anything from this set, right? Got another Flotus here who's decent. She's also a reprint from Onslaught. The reprints are this, the Sedena, the Carvel, and then the Blazer Idols, but with different art, right? And Sedena with the misprint. Here's another Ellie. So I have 2 PGs that I can play. That's kind of nice. And then we got ourselves here the very last pack for the second ever extra booster, Banquet of Divas for Bermuda Triangle. Going to give us just Aqua. That's fine, Aqua. I'll take it, Aqua. Considering we got ourselves here 2 Ellies, 2 Rerears, a Linnea, both Reals, which is insane still, and then both the Pearl Sisters. So I think all that considered, I think I did pretty good. I think this is actually a pretty decent box. Both of them were pretty decent for the most part, right? At least together they work because they gave me copies of cards that I can use, right? So it gave me not full play sets, but you know, whatever, right? But in any case, till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Play Vanguard and have yourselves a damn good one.